Welcome to Steel Curtain Productions. Please hit the likes and subscribe down below in your right hand corner. Muchly would appreciate that. Thank you to my followers and subscribers. Share it with your friends and family. And if you come across the channel, please don't leave without subscribing and hitting the likes. Helps the channel grow as we have built a formidable channel here for Steelers info and reviews of games. And we take great pride here in building a channel that avoids rumorland and waits till facts actually fall. And we don't bring you in with clickbait. All right, this is just to review the game against the Colts, week 9, and we're going to go through it. Okay, so first quarter we get Indianapolis scoring 7, getting a touchdown. Then the Steelers opened up and replied in the second quarter with 17 points. So then going into the third quarter, you had a 17-7 lead. No scoring in the third quarter. And then in the fourth and final quarter, the Colts had 13, the Steelers had 10. That gives you your 27-20 final. So that being said, this leaves the Steelers ahead in the AFC North with 5-3 record. And leading second is Baltimore, and then Cincy and Cleveland in order. So anyway, we're going to start this now. Try to get this to go down. All right, so the game started with Daniel Jones with a 1-yard rush and getting the touchdown. And Bagley getting the extra point. In the second quarter, we had Jalen Warren with their 1-yard run and Chris Boswell with a kick, and that tied the game. Then we had Pat Freiermuth with a 12-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers, and Boswell gets the extra point as well, and that puts the Steelers up 14-7. Then we get Chris Boswell getting a 25-yarder towards the end of that quarter, and he kicks a 25-yarder. That puts the Steelers up in the first half, 17-7. No scoring in the third quarter. Then we had the fourth quarter where Jalen Warren rushes for another 2-yard rush, and Boswell kicks the extra point. 24-7 is how this game went at that point. Then we had the Colts getting a field goal at 10:45 remaining in the fourth. That brought them within 24-10. Then we had a field goal from Boswell, 46-yarder this time. That gave the Steelers at 6:51 remaining 27-10 lead. Then with 4:30 in the fourth remaining, Josh Downs 4-yard pass from Jones, and Bagley gets the kick. That brings the Colts up to 17-27 for the Steelers. Then another field goal by Bagley, a 53-yarder. That was with 9 seconds remaining, so the Steelers held on to win 27-20. And this placed, okay, we're going to show you the stats here on the players in the game. Jones threw for 342. Rodgers 203. I don't like these stats. Running back game was horrific on both sides, 45-31 in favor of the Colts. Then we had receiving yards, Pittman against, and it's got Austin third at 115-56 for the Colts again. Sacks, we had 2.5 for Latu of the Colts, 2 for Highsmith, and then we had linebacker Pratt with 8 tackles and 14 from Wilson. So Peyton Wilson. So that was for the Steelers. So they edged in the defensive side of the ball, which was good. So we hung on to win that one. Then we're going to go, so like I just said, Let's read it from this end. 368 yards total to 225 in favor of the Colts. 6 turnovers for the Colts. 1 for the Steelers. 26 first downs to 17 for the Colts. These are not great numbers for the Steelers, but managing to hold on. 26 to 17 first downs. 53 penalties. 8 to 46. The Steelers were very undisciplined third quarter. 6 to 14. 4 to 12 for the Steelers, and fourth, 5 for 5, and the Steelers had 1 for 2. Red zone attempts, 2 for 2 for the Colts, 3 for 6 for the Steelers, and time of possession was 31.55 to 28.05. And that is how that game went. And overall, we know that there's an injury to Rodgers. That was prior to the game, and the Steelers team's a little bit banged up, as we've seen. Defense manages to hold on in this game. Good, strong defensive pushback, holding the Colts back a bit, but don't like the fact they're able to climb in. This shows me a weakening side of the Steelers that's progressing year by year. Thank God for guys like Watts and Hayward, because I don't know, we've got troubles on that a bit on the defense, and our offense is definitely got lack of production. We seem to always be lower in the numbers, and I think that's got a lot to do with the offensive line still not getting the protection that they should for Rodgers. However, I think this, we better pray that Rodgers can still play next week against the Chargers. That's going to be a formidable task. Now, I didn't expect us to beat the Colts, but we did manage to hang on and win this one, which was shocking. But I do not see us beating the Chargers. I think the Chargers have a better offensive team. I think they're kind of stronger all the way around, to tell you the truth, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. But I am very concerned, even though we're in the lead. That's only in our division. It's only because the other teams have been so miserable. So that's nothing to get high on our laurels for. We better be very cautious. So who knows how that's going to go. I'm happy that we won, but the team is just over. Our wins are not impressing me overall. But we get another win. Let's see how we do against the Chargers. This is going to bring us to just a little over half of the season through. So this is where things are going to start getting dicey. So thank you for watching. You've seen it here at Steel Curtain Productions. And go Steelers Nation, go. And thank you for following. Leave your comments. Again, as I said, I have major concerns from what I'm seeing with the Steelers, that they at least stop the bleeding of the 2 losses. But I don't know. I'm extremely concerned with what I see out there. Thanks for watching. God bless.